Hello, welcome back to BS Live. Today we're gonna talk about how you can use Blender to export animations that will work with Apple USDZ for their augmented reality quick look. I will be using tool by Kasey Coley or K Coley at GitHub. There is this GLTF to USD. So as you can guess it, GLTF is probably something that you have been working on from Blender. If you use the Khronos Group add-on, you can easily file export or export GLTF. So GLTF is a standard file format that has been used for website 3D recently. It's also been used in, I think, maybe Unity on Unreal. I don't know, but this tool, GLTF to USD, is very, very useful. So, but there's a couple of dependency. The source itself is a Python code that simply kind of read through the GLTF and then kind of find out all the informations that USDZ needed. You need to have USD installed on the system. USD is a Pixar thing. Go to Pixar USD and then download it and then try to build it on your system and have Python. So yeah, I believe you don't need a Mac for this, but you need to install this USD. You can work on Windows as well. But yeah, anyway, normally you need to have Maya and USD plugin for it, but if you use Blender, you can also do it. Okay, so let's get started. Let's use SphereChop. I'll be using SphereChop, but actually I don't need to use SphereChop. Just use this cube. Go to edit mode, merge it at center, and I'll just be like doing extrusion. This is how I like to work. Sometimes for my own work, everything is free form, and you can simply turn it into like a skin modifier, for example, because you can easily also kind of create armature. Just now I started by using SphereChop because many reasons. But anyhow, for this we don't need SphereChop. We're just gonna work like this. So this is a USDZ tentacle. This is gonna be animations real soon. So we have skin modifier and subdiff. Okay, we can create armature. Okay, that's fine. We can bring this, actually just apply it. We have armature here. Wonder if it's still working. If you go to post mode, let's select the armature itself. Go to post mode. Okay, seems to be working. Cool. But it's not great, so I just get rid of it. Select the armature again in object mode, Control P, automatic weighting. Okay, now I guess it's similar. Anyhow, doesn't matter. Let's create a quick animation. So select all this guy, maybe just randomly keyframe it. Oh, this is a very slow way to animate, but that's okay for now. Block world scale, okay. Select all, block rocks, location, rotation, scale. Okay, seems like, okay, I missed the first keyframe, but it's okay. Okay, a bit of animation there. Let's just make it like that. You can make it go back to the original position, but actually let's do that. Go to the dope sheet and let's make this so we don't need the first frame. So we have that. We can make it kind of go back to the original position. So it's gonna be kind of looping. Okay, so that's 80 frame of random tentacle animations. We want to give it a little bit, just a quick UV. Material, we don't need it, but doesn't matter. We're just gonna export it. Export GLTF 2. This is the one from Khronos Group. Save it into GLTF USD master, the one I have here. Hopefully everything will work. Export GLTF. Let's jump into that folder. So this is from Kasey Coles. Of course, this is the script, and we can use it with this GLTF. GLTF, and this is the animations, I think, the binary. And we can test it using Clay Viewer. Hopefully this works. Okay, so it seems to be, it's gonna be working. The coordinates will be a bit wrong because it's from Blender, but I think this will fix it somehow. So let's jump into the source terminal at the folder. So list it. What's new? This is gonna be a Python code, right? GLTF2 USD. We can look at the help. Oops, cannot find the Python. Right. Let's bring this, make this larger and different color. Oops. So, okay, something like this. So in this version, we can see there's a scale options, there's FPS options to change the frame. Okay, cool. Maybe we need to scale it at some point. So just run it again, Python GLTF, but this time we just specify the GLTF, which is tentacle.gltf, and then the output is gonna be tentacle.usdz. Oh, okay, it's importing USDA. Okay, conversion completed. So yeah, that's the USDA. Seems to be it's working fine. It's not USDZ yet. So for the USDZ, you need to run this Xcode command line, xcrun USDZ converter. Get a hang of it. Okay, just like that. Doesn't have. Seems like it's working. I don't know. I think the animations might not work. I'm gonna send it to my iPhone anyway. Oh, let me do a mirror thing. Reflector 3 app and screen mirroring. Okay, screen mirroring doesn't seems to work somehow. Okay, it's working from my iPhone, my other iPhone. Okay, cool. Let's just send this USDZ. I think there's a gotcha where it's not gonna work and you need to tweak something. Okay, it's sending it to the other. Okay, that's weird. Okay, airdropping done. Files, iCloud Drive, USDZ, add. So this tentacle doesn't have any material whatsoever. And there you go. Animation doesn't work. Ah, good. Okay, you know what's the problem? Apparently we need to make a little bit of change. This is something maybe from the Apple side, but this USDA we can modify using Sublime Text. So Sublime Text. Let's dig into the USDA, and I believe we should find armature somewhere. So we need to get rid of this armature / armature. We need to remove it from the name. So armature /. So I believe we have to get rid of all of this. Find all and just remove it just like that. And if I'm doing this correctly, it should work. This armature should be armature bone 3. That's the first bone somehow. The name of the root node, and then save it. Go back to this guy, convert it again, USDZ. So it says an error occurred. Maybe this, I need to get rid of this. Save it. If this works here, then we can probably send it to the iPhone. Oops, it says error. Oh, okay. I need to check this issue. There's a post by me. So it needs to say the name of the bones. Very, very important here. So armature bones, I mean, oh, it's the naming thing. It's tricky. Root, node 0, node 1. Maybe just do it like this. And like that. So we have the armature, that's the root, which is working for the skeleton. I think this time it should work. Fingers crossed. Alright, cool. Yeah, I fixed it. So you need to look at this. Oops. You need to make sure this 3. So there's node 0, node 1. I think that's the auto-generated by Kasey Coley, but the armature names needs to be the same. Now we can send it into this guy. Maybe the size will be a little bit big, but we can always scale it using Kasey Coley USDZ converter, or GLTF to USDZ rather. So now screen mirroring. So if the animation still doesn't work, it's kind of weird. It's still that doesn't quite work. Wonder why. I think the name armature is wrong. I need to choose a different name. It's weird. Let's just call it sushi. Okay. Save it. Close this. Convert it again. USDA to USDZ. Still working right here. It's very strange. It doesn't like the name armature. one more time. You need to test this using the actual device because on screen it's already working. It's really weird. Ah, doesn't seem to work either. Maybe I forgot something or I need to use the old versions. Well, anyhow, that's actually basically the process. Just need to be careful. Um, but yeah, I think there's a lot of changes every now and then, and it's really weird. But it's still kind of work in progress, I guess. So maybe you can let me know how to fix this. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.